going on in these married streets? Well, Big Tigger's wife done took to social media with her face looking beat up, battered, and bruised, where it looks like somebody literally bit at her face. And she put in the caption, "Ask Tigger what happened to me." So I'm not sure if Big Tigger done beat her black and blue or this girl Francesca done beat her black and blue, because she said that she is getting a divorce from Big Tigger because of Francesca. And she said that Francesca been messing around with her husband since she got that new job with Big Tigger. Now the gag is Francesca's sister is under the comments saying that Francesca does not want Big Tigger and that the wife has been acting very unhinged since Francesca has been working with Big Tigger. Baby, them people have been eating her up in the comments. And she said, whoa, wait a minute. I talk to my sister often and Francesca is dating somebody else. And baby, them people in the comments don't care about what Francesca or her sister got to say. And listen, usually I'm here for the comment section, but some of y'all pissing me off asking Big Tigger's wife, why did she take to social media, as if we don't know why.
Big Tigger is nowhere to be found on his own show, and the reason why has the internet completely divided. His wife went public with allegations, a missing child case connected to her background just got surfaced, and Tigger himself has said absolutely nothing. Let's break down everything that's actually confirmed and what's still just allegations flying around. First, who is Big Tigger? If you were anywhere near BET in the early 2000s, you know the name. He was one of the main hosts on Rap City and 106 in Park, two shows that were genuinely must-watch for hip-hop culture at the time. These days, he's been hosting the Big Tigger Morning Show out of Atlanta. He kept his personal life very private for a long time. Most people had no idea he was even in a relationship, let alone married. When he announced in October 2024 that he was expecting his first child at 51, people were genuinely surprised. The woman he had the baby with, and who turned out to be his wife, was Alicia Brown, someone he had kept almost entirely out of the public eye until recently. They started posting together, but the relationship stayed relatively quiet. That quiet ended this past weekend. On Saturday, Alicia went on social media and posted a video of herself in tears with visible injuries to her face. Her caption said, "Someone asked my husband why my face happened," and she tagged a woman named Francesca Miker. She followed that with a more direct statement. She confirmed she and Big Tigger are getting a divorce, that the reason is his relationship with Francesca, and that she felt it wasn't Francesca's place to be telling people about it, but that she appreciated the confirmation of what she already knew. Francesca Miker is Big Tigger's co-host on the morning show. That detail is what escalated things from a private divorce situation into a full public story. The allegation wasn't just that Tigger had put his hands on Alicia, it was also that the woman he allegedly cheated with is someone he works with every day on air. Francesca responded quickly and denied the affair completely. She said, "When you hear a rumor about yourself that's so untrue, you genuinely don't know how to defend yourself." Francesca's sister also got involved in the comments, saying Francesca doesn't want Big Tigger, that she's actually dating someone else, and that Alicia has been acting erratically since Francesca joined the show. Neither Francesca nor her family's statements have been verified independently. Those are their claims pushing back on Alicia's claims. Big Tigger has not said a word. He wasn't on his show after the posts went public. He hasn't posted anything addressing the allegations, hasn't denied putting his hands on Alicia, hasn't confirmed or denied the affair. His silence is the loudest thing in this whole situation right now. But it's worth noting that silence doesn't equal guilt. There are lawyers and PR people and personal reasons why someone might stay quiet publicly while dealing with something like this privately. Now here's where this story gets significantly heavier, because after Alicia's post went viral, people started digging into her background, and what they found involves a missing child. Alicia Brown has a daughter named Aaliyah Brown. Aaliyah was reported missing on May 25, 2019. She was 10 years old at the time. She was last seen in Maryland. As of this video, the case remains open and Aaliyah has never been found. Here's what the documented record shows. In 2014, Alicia was arrested in Maryland for leaving Aaliyah, who was 5 years old at the time, alone in a car for approximately 8 hours in the cold while she was inside a casino. Aaliyah had no food and no heat. Officers found her crying in the car. Following that arrest, Alicia lost custody of Aaliyah. Aaliyah's father fought a lengthy custody battle. According to his account, he first filed when Aaliyah was 4 years old. The case didn't reach court until she was 7, and there were another year and a half of proceedings after that. He said that the moment he finally obtained full custody, his daughter vanished. He said publicly that Alicia knows exactly where Aaliyah is, and that the only people who don't know where she is are law enforcement and himself. There is a Facebook page called Find Aaliyah Brown, maintained by people connected to her father's family. The page states that Aaliyah was last seen with her mother and has been missing ever since. What hasn't been established publicly, and this is important, is what happened to Aaliyah or where she is. No charges have been confirmed against Alicia in connection with the disappearance. The case is open, which means investigators are still working it. Whether Alicia is hiding Aaliyah somewhere, whether something more serious occurred, or whether there is information not yet public, none of that has been officially confirmed. What is confirmed is that a child disappeared, the case is still open, and law enforcement has not provided public answers. After Alicia's domestic violence posts went viral, multiple people who had been following the Aaliyah case came forward in the comments and in posts trying to use the moment to bring attention back to the missing child. Several people said they had tried to warn Big Tigger about Alicia's history before the marriage, that they had reached out to him and were blocked. One person called Alicia the main suspect in her daughter's disappearance. Another described her as someone with a pattern of using allegations of abuse against men to deflect attention or gain leverage. These are serious accusations from people who appear to have a real stake in finding out what happened to Aaliyah. They are also unverified claims made on social media by people who were not directly named in any official investigation record. The distinction matters. They could be telling the truth. They could be people with a one-sided perspective on a complicated custody situation, or some combination of both. What isn't in question is that Aaliyah Brown is a real missing child whose case is genuinely still open. Here's where people are landing on the Big Tigger and Alicia situation more broadly. Some people fully believe Alicia was assaulted by Tigger. The photos she posted showed visible injuries. Her account has been consistent in the immediate aftermath. The fact that Tigger hasn't denied it publicly is something a lot of people are reading as significant. If someone falsely accused you of assault in front of your entire professional audience, most people would say something immediately. His continued silence is hard for many observers to explain charitably. Other people are looking at the surface of Alicia's behavior, the social media posts, the public tagging, the way the story has unfolded, and seeing patterns that match what people who knew her from the Aaliyah case are describing. A pattern of making public allegations, using social media to shape a narrative, tagging specific people to direct attention. Whether that pattern means the assault didn't happen, or just means she's someone who processes conflict publicly, is genuinely unclear. The honest answer right now is that both things can exist simultaneously. Someone can have a troubled history and also be a victim. Someone can have made bad decisions in the past and also be telling the truth about what's happening in their current relationship. The existence of the Aaliyah case doesn't automatically discredit Alicia's account of what happened to her face, and Alicia having posted those photos doesn't automatically tell us anything certain about what happened to her daughter. What we know for certain, Alicia posted videos and photos showing injuries and made specific allegations. Francesca denied the affair. Tigger has said nothing publicly and has been absent from his show. Aaliyah Brown is a real missing child whose case has been open since 2019. The 2014 casino arrest is documented, the custody battle is documented. What remains unconfirmed: who caused Alicia's injuries, whether an affair actually happened, what became of Aaliyah, and whether there are legal proceedings connected to any of these situations that haven't been made public. This is a story with a lot of moving pieces, and most of them don't have clean answers yet. What's not in dispute is that there's a missing 10-year-old who would be around 17 years old now, and her case deserves attention separate from whatever is happening in Big Tigger's marriage. If you know anything about Aaliyah Brown's whereabouts, the case is still open. Her family is still looking. Drop a comment. What do you think is really going on here? And do you think Tigger being silent means something, or is he just handling this out of the public eye?